ultimately, finally, this is actually the actual grand finale of my Christmas haul. Christmas birthday and Christmas haul actually from last year, which I finally realized that I should like making those instead of two separate videos, like one video for birthday haul and one for Christmas haul, which why not do them like as a whole so that I would also pretty much also show the scores that I received for this year, for example, like scores for of 2025 or something. So that's out of the way. So let us proceed on. This another one of those what I more on so on call mystery sort of gifts. I used to call them mystery box back then. Then this like mystery package over here on top. But I would rather call it most likely mystery gifts now, mystery present, whatever. I mean, like the mystery box, mystery package, it's like pretty much also old fashioned, but yeah. Just get on straight to it. Move these guys aside. We're gonna surely start on for the save this guy for last, this one in the bag, because I know these are just quite some of the boring stuff which did not actually came very soon. I mean sooner. Came with this like I don't know, I forgot what are these this material called to wrap like the product when you every time purchase some online. It's not tinfoil, isn't it? Bubble wrap. Yeah, those are my kind of favorites. When every time there's like this sort of happening, when I purchase these online. Here we go. No wonder, like, I ordered another fake Chinese knockoff Mack because I actually paint over two of my previous Macks, which are also same as these guys, but I completely ruined their actual originality. I mainly order them because they're cheap and then perfect for customs, such as Doc Hudson Tribute Mack, Fabulous Mack, for example, in tribute to Doc Hudson, and then so on. So mainly reviews on these are coming out soon. Then let's detach the here's the original Mack in reference. So you may tell the difference. I can also clearly tell the difference now because I can tell the details are not mainly almost closely accurate, but not so. Here on the back, different image again of, oh, there we go. Wait. This might be a different Mack that I ordered. I might order Cars 1 Mack. Whoops, I should have brought out the Cars 2 Mack in reference. I mean, it says the Rusty's, the Hudson Hornet Piston Cup logo. Oh, there we go. And for this guy, gee, these are very... Oh dear. So hard for these to detach from their cabs mainly. Almost similar facial expressions. Rusties. I know mainly the Cars 1 used to have like a 95 on its cap, which is my original one when I when they used to sell those in like some sort of those like cheap Chinese like made products, whatever, wherever I can go. But I know these guys are all around the place. Normally they don't even come in boxes. Also, don't mind my Mac, like this side mirror is also almost about to fall off, loose. Clarity of the details, not so much. It's not that good actually. As you can see, like the 95 minus also the bolt. No license plate or rusties. The mud flaps. Smokestacks. There we go. See, Mack is still there. They painted over like this, I guess, headlight of him. Instead of painting it silver, this portion, they just completely painted it red, except for the main headlights, which are gray, I mean silver. Very nice. I just hope I can get the corrected Mack soon. I might try to pre-order it again someday. Oops. Here goes the trailer. Trailer for these two. Something seems different. Oh, I see the difference now. This has an ornate piston cup on the top, which was not present on this version. Because this is actually not actually the main and final product. Here it shows like the sponsors from the piston cup. It's not focusing all that well, such as leakless, octane gain. Here shows the exact same thing, but still incorrect. Type of Mack though, still. Back. Another difference again. Here. Oh, it's a bit dusty. Minus again the Hudson Hornet piston cup on the top right hand corner. But the Lightning McQueen name, 95, the bolt, lightning bolt, still remains as is. No license plate. And then as you open these two, let's see if we open this for example, you can see the tire compressor. Then like it's texturized for the actual metal release of Mack. Oh no, there we go. Oh, it's supposed to be a surprise, but I'm just gonna put that like free vehicle out of the way, which is mainly a Cars 2 McQueen, which I got, which came when you buy these. There's also a sweet tendency that you may be able to buy these solo or with a additional car. This one also has a tire compressor, but they fully painted it black. Not as detailed, except here it's not texturized. It's just smooth. They also have those like supports. Something like that. Even here as well. So I guess I haven't touched my. Ever since I was a child, it was completely not certain. I don't even trust myself in detaching the haulers because there's like a sweet tendency of breaking them. And I even thought like they're not removable, even though like this old YouTuber where I actually grew up in, Blue Collection, caps are detachable, are removable. Only the cabs are die cast, he said in one of his reviews. Am I actually completely making this as a whole video? Oh dear. I kinda slipped and kinda broke the fourth wall actually there. But actually there's a real deal video coming up soon, which is on Friday. Whoops. Whoopsie. And then speaking of Cars 2 McQueen, here's the car that came free with it. Another Cars 2 Lightning McQueen. Mine's already beat up. No, yep, no date stamp. I mean those base code, which means it's actually a knockoff. We need to... why is it still blurry for some reason? I'm already getting confused which one's the real or fake McQueen since I already have these two on my hands. Well, as for that, I'll just put this McQueen aside. And then here's some other almost slightly similar comparisons with some other McQueens from the past years. Like, I'll be comparing some real ones too, such as, is this the party wheels or travel wheels McQueen? I think this is the party wheels one, because I get those two confused a lot. Party wheels, travel wheels McQueen. So surely when he's looking up to his right or left hand side, surely this is party wheels McQueen. Same sort of, but there's completely a lot more fake Cars 2 McQueens actually. So many fake McQueens out there, which also completely uses the Cars 2 body shape. Nowadays, ever since Cars 3 came out, there's also like some gold Cars 3 McQueen, silver, then so on. Metallic, which is Toys R Us exclusive. I mean, I did search up on Google, like how can you tell like whether a Pixar Cars franchise diecast is a fake or the real deal? Actually, now it says actually it's based on the base. You better check underneath the base of the car itself. There goes Carbon Lightning McQueen. Oh dear. Looks like I won't have to be reviewing this guy anymore since I almost like completely reviewed this guy. I mean, that's a relief for me too. Lastly, Ice Racer McQueen, which is the only McQueen that was actually released from Mattel with the Radiator Springs spoiler or Radiator Springs McQueen after the events of the World Grand Prix race, which he also got a metallic release, which is also quite rare. I don't know if I'm either planning to get that or not. Surely maybe or maybe not. Then last but not the least, it's this Blue World Grand Prix Lightning McQueen, which is closely similar to this, except it's in red. You already know, like, Hudson Hornet. And then that's that out of the way. I think I have to put you guys aside now. Then it's time for this last one. No wonder I have Mr. the King and Gray Hauler, aka the DINOCO Hauler, because wanna know the reason I brought them out? Bam. Actually, instead of the car inside, which I pretty much, when I got these guys, let's take a look at the car first, shall we? Which is, I know it's Mr. the King, which is actually a fake Mr. the King. There's nothing much to compare him to. Oh dear, mine is pretty dusty. Wait. It's pretty beat up and scratched up. It's not that noticeable on camera. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought for a second it's actually a real Mattel deal sort of product. DINOCO, Racing for DINOCO, number 43, Mr. the King. Excuse me. Then lastly, removing this guy out of his bubble wrap, which is Mr. the King's Hauler, which is also a Mack, which they pretty much put strip weathers, DINOCO decals, which is obviously it's a fake. Normally, it should be opening on the sides, both sides actually. Instead, they actually repurposed it to Mack. Same sort of features, as you can see right there with the supports. And then quick in-depth comparisons with the before I detach it from its cab. Here's the main, the actual DINOCO Hauler on top, fake on the bottom, which does not actually feature the King himself, which just shows the King, full big letters. Here it just says the King, number 43. Instead of the DINOCO logo in big, you actually put the DINOCO logo here in front, and then instead they put the 43 in the back. Kinda different. What do you know? I mean, sheesh. Whatever. It's already too late now. There's no way that I'm turning back for re-reviewing these again, because I already have I completely explained enough in this video about these holders. Comparison. Instead of like the white background on the DINOCO dinosaur logo, it just pretty much has the egg and then DINOCO written on top. This might be mainly Christmas haul, last portion of my Christmas haul / in-depth reviews of fake Chinese knockoffs Macks. I guess part 1 maybe. I'm not gonna put part 1 just like my usual videos, my old ones back the old days. Instead of the DINOCO here on this portion, it's actually placed on the door, the DINOCO logo itself. License plate, no license plate, and no DINOCO logo again. I mean, the sponsor on the mud flaps. That's that for. Then lastly, quick showing of the 2 haulers. Again, recap 43 over here, correct? Oh, it's actually the complete inverse, which is almost correct actually now. I mean, they actually got it. The King, DINOCO Racing. I mean, they got it correct. It should say approximately racing team. 43. There we go. It says 43 on top. Instead here it just says simply DINOCO, which I completely forgot to show on the. Oh, there it is. Here instead it also shows Rusty's on this Mack. Then 95. Instead of putting the Rusty sponsor logo, now I know the actual main difference. Then the back, instead of having the dinosaur, the King 43 Racing, then minus also the tail lights again, license plate. They just featured again Mr. the King with the small DINOCO egg-shaped logo. 43, the King. I would love to compare these to other of the fake Mack holders that I have received from the past, which are like the Francesco, which he was painted to like match Francesco's sort of paint job, but there are actually way too many for me to compare, so I just decided not to. Don't think of me as lazy, man, but believe it or not, even Cars 3, they also made their own version of the also the same company made in China, like these factory custom Macks, which I might be able to, before I close up, I might be able to just simply just put these right over here, and then where did the there we go, this very nice clean Mr. the King. right here, and then McQueen. I'll detach him again from Mack. Oh dear, like I'm ready. Okay, so that's about it for the main reviews on these guys. Oh dear, this is a very one tough video for me actually. Quite challenging one too, I must say. Although it's even a fun video for me to make. Surely and hopefully soon I would be able to get two more haulers that I'm missing, which I also completely paint them over as I use them for the customs, like such as another example would be a converted from just a regular factory custom map to a next gen Lightning McQueen themed hauler, which I'll never bother to do ever again after those mistakes that I have done during the past. So two of the haulers at which I'm still missing, which are Team HTB or Chick Hicks hauler, or they just call him simply Chick Hicks hauler, I guess. Because I know like they call the crew chief of Chief Chick, which that does not even make sense. I mean, that's not his actual name. Surely eventually he'll make some sort of plan for the actual name of the actual crew chief itself. Whatever. And then Team Leakless, I also have a Team Leakless racing team hauler, which I also painted over, which I thought that they don't make sense anymore. I mean, it's worth it for me to use them as customs. I didn't actually realize back then when I was younger, they have more than enough. They don't even just make sense for me just to paint them over. What makes sense to me now is the value and how old they are to me. So I'll be pre-ordering the Leakless racing team hauler, which is also this body shape, this fake Chinese knockoff Mack, and Chick Hicks hauler again, which I have nothing to compare those two yet because I still don't have whatsoever either the Chick and Leakless hauler. So that's all. Short updates. This video is mainly supposed to be on the Snot Rod color changer, which is changes from orange to white mainly, but I decided to postpone it and make room for this video instead. So what do you know? I can see you maybe Friday for the actual main review of the Snot Rod color changer. I don't know, it's 2025 maybe? 2025 variant or 2024? Surely it's 2025 color changer of Snot Rod. So again, see you soon for another classic iconic vlog on this specific channel. DPC fan 2004. So what can I say? This is a big sign off. I mean, congrats to me again for reaching at least 600 subs halfway through to 1K. As I always say, See you soon for the next. Stay tuned and keep on checking for more updates on this channel. So this is Disney Pixar Cars fan saying peace.